So we have the GME shareholder meeting coming up in June, the first week of June that is. We have the voting materials. They're officially out. If you're a computer shareholder, you can now go on and you can vote. Of course, I'm not here to provide any financial advice today, just my personal thoughts and opinions, but my personal thought is that if you're a shareholder of a company such as GameStop, you own stock, which means you own the right to cast your vote. You own the right to a say in what the company does, to some extent, to the extent of the 6 questions or the 6 things that will be on this vote, right? You have that right as a shareholder. So basically, you go on, you vote, however many shares you have is however many votes it is. So you have that right. And last vote we had, we as in GameStop, all GameStop shareholders across the board, the votes were pretty much maxed out to the share count. And think about how many people don't even vote, or like how many of you maybe even watching this have probably maybe never even voted on stuff for companies you're invested in, because it's usually just, you get like an email about it and it goes to like maybe your spam. And like Fidelity, you can just go on like voting section or something. But strangely enough, I haven't gotten anything from Fidelity about GameStop, right? It's usually like whatever, like nobody votes, not that many people vote, or whatever. But GameStop shareholders, right? They will actively go out and pursue, like such as myself and people like me just making videos like this, just saying, listen, you have the right to vote. And people are like, oh, hey, that's right, I do. I probably should do this because I see what's going on here. My voice really matters in the situation. So we know individuals will actively go out and make sure their vote is casted. Whereas you see other companies, how many times are their votes like barely even casted? They don't even have enough votes to close like a SPAC merger, right? Like that was a common thing. Not that GME's a SPAC or anything like that. It's just a point that like a lot of times people don't even bother to vote, right? And you have this loyal following of GameStop followers, right? Like, have you ever seen such a connected share base with its actual company? Like, I'm sorry, shareholders in its company? Like, look at the connection. Look at how many people like myself and how many people like probably yourself, if you're watching this video and you just like the stock, that you read all the company filings, you listen to all the webcasts, you read any news daily, I mean, or what, you're just in touch. That's my point, you know? Like, it's incredible. I've never seen so many individuals across the internet and just across the world so in touch with what's going on, despite just the mainstream media talking absolute bogus as well. So that's it for today's video, but I just want to say, remember, you have the right to vote.